Nikola Jokic is way too good for this sport. I mean, take a look at this play here. Usually when Jokic is playing, right, in a game, you'll see a bunch of fires. What a fire is essentially when teams double team from the top of the key, okay? Now, since they're playing the Clippers were in a stance where they believed that Big Zoo, right, could defend Jokic one-on-one. They quickly realized that was not the case, right? So if you go back to other games, you'll always notice that fire from John Collins or anyone who's playing that top side, it would always come, right? But in this specific case, they stagger over just a little bit, but they don't fully commit, allowing Jokic to just go up with a little hook shot and get it to go. Impossible. You're not going to stop it. He's way too crafty around the basket, and if you don't send that double team, he'll drop 55 points on you, right? Now, we're going to break down this 55-point game. Now, before we dive into the video, I do ask a little bit of a favor. Hit the like button if you haven't already done so. Subscribe to the channel. Trying to be better at only saying this once. Join the family, turn on post notifications, and let's just dive right into this nasty Nikola Jokic game. If you don't pay attention, Nikola Jokic is also one of those guys that is going to sprint down the floor every single time there's a defensive rebound. Right here, he gets the ball. Notices like, let me not bring this up myself. Let me kick this up, create that fast break, that transition offense, never allow defense to fully set up. And now look at Big Zoo. Goes for kind of like to play the passing lane. You already lost right there. Once Nikola Jokic gets by you, no one's going to want to pick up Jokic. We find him on that cut. And it's a wide open dunk because Big Zoo decided that he wanted to risk playing that passing lane, and Jokic took advantage of that from the jump. Gone, outruns him, easy dunk in transition. Love to see it. Here we go. Once again, another post-up opportunity here for Nikola Jokic. Usually, again, if you've watched my other videos, almost every single team loves to fire, loves to blitz, loves to double from the top of the key. But what that does is open up a three-point shooter. And I guess the Clippers were really prioritizing making Jokic do it all, which is exactly what he did. And right here, he's going to get this post up here on Big Zoo. And watch this. As he gets to the inside, he's going to freeze, right? He's going to freeze as if he's going to spin to the baseline. Nope, stops on a dime, spins back inside, gets all of the leverage in the world that he needed to score this basket. Another just really good job. That little fake hesitation, spin outside. Getting all that weight onto the outside foot right here. I mean, his instincts as a basketball player are absurd. Another really good instinctual play right here as he turns. You're going to see Brook Lopez get that left hand forward. Then comes the right hand. Once that right hand, you can see it barely, but his hand kind of extends like this. Right when you see that, that's when you just go up. Because that's contact. That's arm contact all day. Boom, draws the foul. And one. Sound dumb. I mean, again, he knows a multitude of different ways that he could take advantage of how a defense is playing him. And right there is just another one. He also did really well in high pick and pop situations. Which means right here we're going to set this back screen on the defender. As Christian Brown comes off this thing quickly, his job is to kind of pull the center off while this guy fights over the screen. Now, from there, Jokic is going to kind of leak out to the three-point line, but we're reading Brook Lopez. If he doesn't switch or if he doesn't rotate over, then we're going to have a clear lane. You're probably going to get some weak side rotation here, and we might have an open corner shooter. But for this specific situation, what ends up happening is they do rotate Brook Lopez over. We kind of stop on a dime, and we kick it out to Jokic. Zero hesitation, plenty of room, plenty of separation. Quick trigger, no hesitation three. Beautiful. Jokic is a really good shooter. He doesn't take too many threes, but in this game he did, and man, he was feeling it all game. Nikola Jokic is way too good for this sport. I mean, take a look at this play here. Usually when Jokic is playing, right, in a game, you'll see a bunch of fires. What a fire is essentially when teams double team from the top of the key, okay? Now, since they're playing the Clippers were in a stance where they believed that Big Zoo, right, could defend Jokic one-on-one. They quickly realized that was not the case, right? So, if you go back to other games, you'll always notice that fire from John Collins or anyone who's playing that top side, it would always come, right? But in this specific case, they stagger over just a little bit, but they don't fully commit, allowing Jokic to just go up with a little hook shot and get it to go. Impossible. You're not going to stop it. He's way too crafty around the basket, and if you don't send that double team, he'll drop 55 points on you, right? Now, we're going to break down this 55-point game. Now, before we dive into the video, I do ask a little bit of a favor. Hit the like button if you haven't already done so. Subscribe to the channel. Trying to be better at only saying this once. Join the family, turn on post notifications, and let's just dive right into this nasty Nikola Jokic game. The NBA season is officially back, which means we all have a chance to over 1,000x our money using the sleeper app this year, and that is what I am using, at least for the opening couple of days and weeks and months of the NBA season this year. You guys need to get in on the action as well. And again, if you want to over 1,000x your money, this is the place to do it. Now, first things first, I want to give you my pick, but I do want you guys to know if you use my promo code DUBS, you'll get a $100 match on your first deposit, which means if you put in 100, they'll give you 100. If you put in 50, they'll give you 50 to use, right? That's amazing. Terms and conditions apply. See Sleeper's terms of use for details. Currently operational in about 25 different states. Make sure you check out Sleeper. Let's get into my pick. So I'm going to go more than a double or half a double-double for Zubac. I love this line here versus Utah. Honestly, I think it's a lock. I'm also going to look at Giannis, and I actually want to see, do they have him for a potential double-double? I don't see it on here. Oh, right here, yeah. I'm going to go more. I think he's going to get at least 10 rebounds. You know he's going to put up 10 points. I love that as well. Jaylen Brown, right? We know Jason Tatum's out. I think he's going to be really good. 30 PRA. Let's go more than 30 PRA. Anything else you want to throw in there? I like Michael Porter to score some points today. His alt line, it's at about 19.5. Will he score 20 versus Charlotte? I think he really could. Is there anything else I really, really love in here? I do like Jalen Johnson. We go like rebounds, assists, maybe. First quarter rebounds. Don't love it there. You know what? I'm going to keep it at that. I like what I have. I'm going to put in, and I have a profit boost on it. So I like that. 20 to win, 57. But I'm so confident in this, I'm actually going to put 30 on it. 31.63. I don't mind that at all. Let's do it. Put that in. Let me know what you guys are doing for Sleeper. Again, check it out. Use promo code DUBS. Get that match deposit. Let me know what you guys do tonight. Now, look at this one, right? He's just going to come over. We're going to set a screen on his guy, right, with Bruce Brown as we leak out to the corner. Now, this is a very interesting concept because he's so, money from downtown right now. We just get in the way. Now, what is crazy is you don't see like he doesn't seem like a threat to this defense to shoot the ball, right? You see how they're not really running him off the three-point line. Sometimes that's probably what you should do with Nikola Jokic, right? Right here, they don't. He pulls up in Zoo's face and gets it to go. Another big-time three. This time in the corner. You don't really see him as an off-ball, off-screener type of shooter. But it just goes to show what this man can really do. Okay, now we're setting another screen downhill, getting Jokic to the top of the key. This screen works out perfectly. Now, there's nothing you can really do but fight over very quickly. You don't want to switch James Harden here. That's just probably not the smart thing to do. Maybe if you want to stagger over initially, you can, but it don't matter because look at the effort by Big Zoo here, okay? Watch the effort. There's zero. There's zero effort until he gets the ball, and then boom. Yeah, such a bad contest. Barely even get off the ground. Effort level goes a long way. And Jokic always out-efforts everybody. And right here is just easy. Simple, turn around, shoot the ball. If you're not going to show effort defensively, then I will show effort to get the ball in the hoop. It is what it is, right? And you can see James Harden's pissed. He's like, why are we not getting over that screen quicker? Why are we not getting there? And ultimately, they hit another easy three. And you see James Harden like, bro, what are we doing? Get over the screen. Seriously. Easy give and go here. Because we're in transition, the defense is setting up here to the left side of the floor. So let's swing it right. Create the defense to rotate over just a little bit as we just go right to the basket. That's the goal. Give and go. Right? So go or give. We create that double team. Now, John Collins is in a situation where he's got to cover the weak side corner and the big rolling to the basket. So what does he do? He rolls over. Doesn't really set his feet perfectly. Right? It's very close. But Jokic does a really good job. Boom. Body up. And one. Sound dumb. Count the bucket. Probably could have found Aaron Gordon on that weak side lob. as well. But it don't matter at this point. Easy bucket and one. Another play here. We're going to drive into the lane, create that rotation. We're going to swing it out to the corner, create even more rotation by Big Zoo. Now that we know Big Zoo's here, guess who's guarding Jokic? Yeah, that's right. Absolutely nobody. We swing it back to the top. Jokic is pretty much open. You get a late contest from John Collins. But again, you see how their effort level when guarding Jokic is more like, okay, we'll allow you to shoot the three. We don't want you to drive. Usually, if you'd see this guy sprinting by, right, trying to block the shot, that's when they're really, respecting that three-point line. But they just aren't. They weren't in this game. And again, yeah, you can contest, but at the end of the day, he was open. If you're going to give him this much separation, that is open. That is open all day long. Drains another top of the key three. You got to respect this, man. Ultimately, I want to hear from you guys. What do you think about it? Here's another play by Bruce Brown. He's going to get this screen to the right side. We're going to kind of just split the defense here, but Jokic immediately follows right behind him as we're driving to the hoop. Just kind of follow. See if we can get a second chance opportunity. Layup is up. Good contest by Bogdanovic. And Jokic is there. Biggest man down the paint because Brook Lopez was behind the play. So we knew if there was going to be a rebound, it was probably going to go to Jokic. And that's exactly what happened. But yeah, we're going to end the video here at this point. The game was over 124 to 107 with 4 minutes left to go. Clippers played well until Jokic started to dominate, which was, minute 3 of the game. So yeah, make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the very next video, which should be in the next couple of days. Peace.